I bet Levi's tired too.
Katie, Levi, Winston, and
You.
I got lots of exercise today.
Yes.
Because we went down to
The creek.
Katie's got the rest of the story. Go.
We went down to the creek today to do a search to make sure that no one or nothing had washed up.
Yeah, so yesterday we talked about, we did the pre-scouting and determined that we weren't going to be able to get down to the creek without assistance. So today we went and did it.
Yes.
With the assistance.
Which was
a
rope.
We took the drone. We're just going to kind of walk aimlessly.
That's
I don't
fine.
really, I feel like I need to kind of stretch a little bit.
Okay.
That's what I've been working on today. You can see the little condenser unit for the mini split.
Not sure where Winnie is.
I don't know where Winston is either. He's probably barking over at the neighbor. Yeah, so we took the drone with us and all of our supplies and some rope this time. And then we actually had the Levi and Winston with us this time too. Yesterday we didn't during the reconnaissance mission. Oh my gosh. Katie, just take it from here.
Yeah, so we went down there, and I mean, my boots are still a little muddy, so it shows kind of how, I don't know, it doesn't show how deep the mud was, but the mud in places was at least...
The areas that we went to, it was that deep.
At least.
There were other areas down creek that we could see was way deeper than that, and we were not even about to go. We went down to the creek because we felt like it was safe to get down there, and we walked a little bit down creek, and then it started getting really, really, really muddy and wet mud and still really loose mud. And we're like, let's not do this. This is...
And we weren't able to find like enough stepping spots where rocks were. So when we just decided to go up to the other side of the creek that we typically aren't on, because about 35, 40 feet up the hill, it was dry enough for us to walk, and we felt we could get a better vantage point so we could take the binoculars and look down the rest of the creek. But unfortunately, or fortunately, we didn't find anything.
Yes. Fortunately, we did not find anything. Well, it's one of those mixed things.
Yeah.
Like we want to, there's still missing people.
Come on, boys. Kinsley.
What's over there? What's in there? There must be something really good.
Yeah, so we wanted to, want to do our part in search, but then on the same token, I don't know how thorough of a search we actually safely could have done, because there was, just the areas we were in was at least 12 inches of mud.
Easily. And
it was sink, like...
Yeah, you step in it and you sink.
Yeah.
And then you have to get that, get your boot out. So yeah, we didn't want to venture too far. We only did it where we felt like we knew we were really safe. We can get out of when and if we needed to. The dogs were having
so much fun.
So much fun. I mean, because they haven't been back there for a couple months now, and so they were having just tons and tons of fun. They were trampling through the mud too, and they were up into their bellies at points in the mud as they were running, just getting their bellies all muddy. So it was pretty deep. But so I think it
startled Levi the first time he did it. He was just kind of walking, and all of a sudden he just went whoop. And thankfully, I mean, he was able to get himself out no problem. Yeah. But it was
so that concludes our searching of our back area. I mean, there's really not any other places we can go.
You need shovels, and you almost need equipment, and it's too hard to get equipment back there.
Yeah.
It's just too deep.
We did put the drone, before we climbed down the bank, we flew the drone down there, but because of the amount of tree cover and random limbs at different heights and really not having a visual on the drone as it's going down the creek, it's just kind of too risky. I mean, the drone's not super expensive, but I'd rather not lose it. And we weren't really getting that good of footage of it anyway, so we had a better eyesight with the binoculars and when we were at the top of the hill on the other side of the creek on kind of a ledge.
Yeah, there was less tree coverage over there and less fallen trees, so we were able to see a lot more clearly once we crossed the creek.
Yeah.
We were hoping to be able to walk down the creek after that second waterfall, right where the mud started, but again, it was just
it just wasn't
way too deep and just not safe for either of us. We're not
young spring chickens with lots of experience climbing through mud.
No.
So
I was like, maybe 20 years ago, I would have felt more comfortable tromping through the middle of the creek.
We weren't about to put ourselves in a bad situation, so.
No, it's not worth it.
Yeah, so we did that today, and then I continued working on putting the mini split in. I'm having a heck of a hard time. I shouldn't say it that way. It's kind of slow going, but.
It's because it has to be level.
Well, yeah. So I'll continue working on that tomorrow. I think Katie and I, tomorrow and Saturday, or maybe tomorrow and Sunday, we're going to do some more volunteering, but this time we're just going to go to a local church in the area that is asking for volunteers and just handing out items to those that need it. What are we doing? What?
Look under your shoe, right here.
Oh, okay. Is that thing right there?
That thing right there.
Okay. Sorting and organizing, just doing that kind of easier work, maybe more fit for our age.
And less emotionally charged.
Yeah. Yeah, but doggies had fun.
Yeah.
Got lots of exercise. I think Winston's
passed out somewhere.
Probably passed out somewhere, yeah.
He was down by where we feed him. Hi, buddy. Yes, he even stopped running. He stopped and was like, seriously, Mom, why are you going so fast? When I was on the trike taking him back, because we had to get him past this point to close this back up so they wouldn't go back there at night.
Yeah, we'll open it back up after things dry out a little bit more. That mud is just too dangerous to have the animals free ranging out there, being able to go out there. So now we know.
Yeah.
Where did Kinsley go?
I think she went into the barn.
Come on, Kinsley, let's go. And
there she is.
All right. Well, probably a short one today, huh, honey? Huh, honey.
Huh, honey. Huh, honey.
What do you think, Katie?
Oh.
Is it a long one or a short one today?
It's been a long one.
Well, a video.
But the video, yeah.
That's a big stick, Kinsley.
That is a big stick. Saturday, we're going to do up some cleanup work here.
I was going to mention Saturday, yeah.
So, okay.
No, you do it.
Saturday, some friends of ours are coming over to help us clear a downed tree.
We're going to ask them to help us clear 2 downed trees. They know they're going to help us clear 1 downed tree.
So if they happen to watch this before they come, they're going to know. Don't spoil the surprise. Because we have the tree that fell in the last storm still covering the walkway that is this walkway right here. And it's just for Nate and I to take the time to do it. It would just be, take us quite a while, and then also takes us away from other projects. So they were volunteered to come out and help us.
Yeah, he's been telling me several weeks in a row, hey, I'm available on weekends if you need help. So finally I'm like, well, we just had a giant tree fall. It'd be quick if multiple people work on it, not just me. So he's like, yeah, we'll come out.
Yeah.
So him and his dad are coming out.
So yeah, there'll be 4 of us working on it, so that should make pretty quick work of it. And then gonna continue to move chickens up on the hill, and I'll start posting again chickens for sale. I've been kind of trying to wait because I don't want to commit to anything right now because of all of the storms and the weather.
My guess is people are not buying chickens right now.
Well, not in this immediate area, but a lot of my customers aren't in this immediate area.
That's true.
So I just don't want to.
He is tired.
Yeah, he's like, okay. Kinsley, however, was able to stay in the truck with it running with the AC on while we did that because we just didn't want to we didn't want her to be back because she's way more of a water dog
Yes.
than the boys are, and she would have went straight in. So I think that's kind of it.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
It wasn't.
Kind of it. Looking forward to a slower day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my legs hurt in places I didn't know they could hurt after trying to hold my body up on a hill that was super slippery in these boots. Mm-hmm. It was entertaining. I'm sure I looked hilarious. But
She did. She looked hilarious. It was entertaining.
thanks, babe.
I'm just being supportive.
He is. He's super supportive. I was like, "Ooh, I stink," and he goes, "Yep,
Yes,
you
you
do." He goes, "Just being supportive." I was like, "All right."
Oh, and then got a surprise phone call from Mr. Wayne today, so I'll be calling him tonight and
He was
shooting the
checking
breeze, just chatting it up, seeing how things are going. So I'll give you guys an update on Mr. Wayne tomorrow. Yeah. All right. And with that, it's a wrap.
Take
Goodbye.
care. What you got there? What is it?
This is the second tree that we're taking care of,
Come on, buddy.
but they don't know it. All right, let's go.